I'm more shredded. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
Okay, now you do yours. Look at the separation in the tricep and bicep about how the body utilizes protein and breaks down in your system, or carbohydrates and fats and the fads. I try to stay away from that stuff. You know why? Guys, if you ever have a problem gaining weight, no. PMIT is ground beef.
It's amazing.
You can get all the protein in with no problem. When I said, hey, what do you do for your core? Because it's not core. It's not. It's just, are you doing ab training or are you doing lower back training? It's not core training. And somebody says here, right here, and this is the truth. The hardest thing is consistency. That is gold. And that is the truth. Hey, what is the trick? The trick is that the power of change is in you. And it is you doing the most basic stuff over and over again to teach your body that it's trusting you and you're going to change in a good way.
You said it. And I just feel like people around here right now, they're listening for the moment, but once this video is over, they probably start forgetting what you just told them. So guys, please really pay attention to all the details and everything Mike is telling you.
I was gonna say, you know how many people started the Titan Challenge 3? How many weeks are we out now?
We're halfway.
Halfway. How many people you think already dropped out?
Believe it or not, more than half.
It's crazy.
She's laughing at this. Mona's laughing.
Because everybody's like, you know, when New Year's comes and everybody's in the gym and, oh, I can't wait. And I pay my membership and I'm starting. And then you get to February and the gym is empty. There's nobody showing up.
You know
anymore.
what? I just realized when you said that.
People don't check in. They're gone. Half gone. And we're halfway through. I want to see how many remain and finish the TC3. I want to see, like, I'm so curious to see how many of you.
You know what's funny is that I think they go back to their questions at the beginning of this and then come to this point. Mostly the ones that dropped off. The beginning statements will make more sense. If you guys ever notice this, I try to stay away from the deep discussion about how the body utilizes protein and breaks down in your system, or carbohydrates and fats and the fads. I try to stay away from that stuff. You know why? This is hard. This is hard already. And there's such a basic outline to do this. It really is just a basic outline. And if we can keep it really, really, really simple, you guys can make it through. And so what happens is I believe that, especially even today it happened, is that they start asking these 100 questions. They try to overcomplicate it. Jeffrey says it. You guys try to make this harder than it is.
I was watching a TED Talk, something like that, from Elon Musk, and he said, what would you have told yourself 20 years ago? And after 5 minutes of him rambling, basically his point was, I would have told myself to simplify everything I've done. Like every decision he's done.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about it today.
That's a great statement.
Yeah, the old
Elon Musk, I love.
Yeah, like I tried to do this fancy this, and then I thought, oh, what if I had just
simple.
You're talking about it today about the old school guys, right? Steve and all these guys, how they died, not Steve Pack. But we're talking about like the 70s, the 80s, you know, how they trained.
This wasn't even that long ago. This was just Ronnie Coleman. I was talking about the discussion I had with Ronnie, and we were laughing.
They can see that discussion on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah, you can go over and watch it, and you'll find it funny because it was a refreshing discussion with somebody that's won the Olympia numerous times, but also competed with me in powerlifting in the late 80s and stuff. And so one of the things that I thought was so funny was when I said, hey, what do you do for your core? Because it's not core. It's not. It's just, are you doing ab training or are you doing lower back training? It's not core training. Or the counting of the fats and stuff like this is the new last 10 years, is like such an importance to this. And he's like, I didn't count fats. No, we didn't. We didn't do that back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We had our protein that we had to take care of and our carbohydrates. So we knew that built size and stuff.
Sweet baby red
But you know
barbecue
what's
sauce.
interesting? Back then, it's not interesting. What
We
was
kept
cool?
it simple.
It was simple. It was just go in the gym, get your body parts, work out. Now I gotta sit on the Bosu ball. I do one arm, I touch my nose, and then I turn like this, and then this is how you work out. Like, what is that? No, they're like you hold the band with one leg, and then
That's
you
a surge workout.
like, what are you guys doing? Just stay with the basics. You want to see results? Stay with the basics. And then if you want to change your workouts, do it. But once you fall off that wagon, just go back to the foundation, to the basic. And if you have already created the foundation, you're not gonna fall under that. You're just gonna go back.
That's
You're
the
gonna,
main thing.
yeah,
Right.
you're gonna start all over again with the simple things. Anyway.
So same thing she said without the accent. We try to set you up that you have a foundation. So a functioning metabolism, a foundation with your strength. And then we build off of that. And no matter how bad things get, we just make sure that you stay on the nutrition so you never drop down below that again. And so now we build the first, that foundation of the house. Then we build the first floor. Then we solid that off. And then we go to the second. And so people always say to me, wow, you're in great shape for 50. And I'm like, nope. I'm just the same 14-year-old, 15-year-old that stayed in shape. That's all I am. I'm just the 14-year-old that stayed in shape. So, but life and time, no, I kept it simple. I stayed on my nutrition. Jeffrey asked the other day, when you missed a meal, don't miss meals. Never did. It just doesn't fathom me. But again, I was raised differently. I know that my normal is not your normal. And so, but my normal, health-wise, should be your normal, right? It's just the way Mona eats, the way Jeffrey's been eating. Somebody put up a post the other day, and it was so interesting. And I thought it was I'm so removed. It said that society today eats junk food, right? We know this. They eat junk food so much that if somebody has a healthy meal, that's instantly called a diet. What are you having chicken and broccoli for? You're on a diet? That's how far society has drifted away from just basic nutrition on how I grew up. I know that's how Mona grew up, drinking milk right from the cow or the goat and getting her protein.
I was.
So
not literally sucking it out of the cow, but
she was. But that being said, it's amazing that the world has come to the point where a healthy meal is now considered a diet, when that was just how we ate. We grew up on potatoes, steak and potatoes, healthy meals. And it wasn't a diet. It was just how you eat. And now today is, what are you having? McDonald's for breakfast. So let us, as titans around the world, we'll be the leaders. We'll be the ones that stay on a healthy nutrition plan, not for a diet, not for stage, just to be healthy and have a long life.
I feel like I'm thinking about that post you sent to me the other day. I gotta put it up.
Which one?
The poor person shopping and then the rich person shopping.
Oh, it was a meme.
Yeah, it was.
I
I gotta put it up for you guys.
And it's a great meme. I'll
Yeah.
put it up there. Kenrick will probably find it first.
So yeah,
It
Kendrick
shows
is always right.
two women shopping,
Uh-huh.
and the one woman has a little cart, and a couple things in there. And it says below her, person with a job.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other one, it shows this lady, and she's pushing a cart, and there's tons of junk food and everything in there. And it says person without a job. And so the meme is obviously clarifying the different aspects of this. Is food a comfort thing for us? Sure it is. I'm a foodie when it comes to comfort. Is the person with the job being more responsible and productive? I think that's a fact.
The person with the job had what?
Very little.
Oh,
And the person with no job had
All
tons
the
of junk
junk
food in
food,
there
like
and stuff.
potato
And it's just
chips
like, I'm going to
and-
sit on the couch and eat and eat and eat. And so,
Yeah.
so it's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen with us. We're going to push forward. We're going to We're going to do the plans. We're going to stay on point. I have so many people competing. I love this. I talked to Chad, who's one of our Titan Challenge 3s, and he's competing here in December. I got a list of 12 people over here that are competing in October and November. So not only is the Titan crew moving up a notch from people that are getting in shape, but these are first timers.
Yeah.
These are people that are in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s competing for the first time. This is cool to me because I don't like the person that's gonna compete and has competed his whole life. That's cool and stuff, but that's become something different for nutrition because they're trying to create this thing for a moment and they're not going to do it for a lifetime. Where I love to see the changes.
We all know what you're like.
Yeah.
Longevity. That's what you are. That's what you want to see.
This thing is, I'm setting you up to win a show, but I want you to look like that the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Steve Pack.
Steve Pack is one of those guys that Steve, we do. Are you seeing Karen here in a second?
No.
You can't.
No, she. Yeah.
Is that her?
No.
That's not her.
She's pushing. She's pushing us
To-
30 minutes, Karen.
Oh,
It's
4:30?
30 minutes. I said yes.
Oh, that's not
That's our
acceptable.
babysitter. She's cleaning up.
Oh, I get you.
Titan
Okay.
just fell
Okay.
asleep. Titan went swimming. He's so cute. You see him jumping? Side jumps. So cute. Oh, I could flex too. Look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that. Come on, guys. Come on.
You know what's annoying about that? Okay, let me do this again.
I'm more shredded. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be
Okay,
as
now you
big
do
as
yours. Look at the separation in the tricep and bicep.
Yeah.
I've been dieting, you guys know this, for how long? And this punk.
You see what you have to deal with, so you
Oh
gotta
my
stay in
gosh.
shape.
Oh my gosh, that's annoying. All right, so for everybody, I am going to jump in, and I got a little bit more work, but I'm going to do a
little
room.
bit more work. A lot of people.
I'm going to jump in and let's do a 20-minute first time room in the Titan crew. Jeffrey, how long do you need? You don't need anything, right?
To do what?
To set it up and get it going?
Come on.
All right. So we're going to jump over here
What do you mean?
How is that
at
food?
3 o'clock and do a little
You got all day long.
room in the Titan crew. So
Right?
for everybody that wants to jump in there and ask questions and stuff, I just got to finish up about 4 more people
And you
on.
have to eat another meal.
I need. Can we do that right now?
Yes, we
All
can.
right. I'll do the ground beef.
Mhm.
Um,
You know who else is eating ground beef? Jeff.
It's like I'm eating a hamburger.
it's so good,
Yes.
guys. If you ever have a
Piedmont
problem
peas.
gaining weight,
Oh my God.
no. Piedmontese ground beef.
It's amazing.
You can get all the protein in with no problem.
Easy.
Easy, right? It just is.
Sometimes
So
I gotta tone it down because it can get like I'll hit 400. I can hit 400 grams easy on there. I don't really need
Right.
100.
oh,
I could.
And what's amazing is that you don't put anything on it. You just cook it at the pan
Really
and a
good
little
shit.
bit of
it's crazy
seasoning.
when you can do meat like that
Wow.
and you don't put anything on that.
Yes.
Look, he's got 2 of those bad boys over there. Oh, was he save one of those for Serge?
Yes.
All right. If you stay on a plan, and we had this discussion a lot over at this appearance I made. See, look at this discussion. It rubs off. Trust me. Who was I talking to today? Matthew Stalker.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the Titan crew members, and we're going to do a little something together. But we were talking about the aspect of being around successful people. Either you get better or you get out of there. And the cool thing about it is I'm too stubborn to leave. And so I hang around with these truly, really successful people in different categories. And it just influences and takes you up a notch and makes you challenge things. And so we were talking about that. And this is one of those situations where you're the great one in this group and you're doing something over and over again, staying on the Titan meal plan, and it's affecting others. And I think this is a great thing to do with the family. This is a great thing to do with your friends. Be the odd cat out. Who did we have a discussion with the other day?
PJ. No.
Was it
Yeah,
Magruder?
yeah, because he had to go out with his family to eat. dinner.
It was Magruder. Magruder's on here, I think, right now, but we were talking about something.